Yes, we are here. Good morning. Welcome to the best part of your day. Just open your eyes and say, thank you, Lord, for this day. Good morning. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning. We are your new 24-hour number one streaming station that plays jazz and R&B and so much more. Good morning, baby. We are WJZD Radio Detroit.com. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. And this is your guy, Don Allen, on a cold Monday morning. Vicky Howard, Terry, how are you, dear? Before we go anywhere, just say thank you. Just say thank you, Lord. He opened your eyes, he opened my eyes, and we are here. That means our mission is not over. It means we have more to do. And whatever he has for me, I'm happy with that. That's right. It's cold outside if you're in virtually anywhere in the United States except Arizona. I got to get a big shout out, and we're going to hear about this all day. John B., what's going on? Big shout out to the Detroit Lions for handling their business. It was not the prettiest game, but we got the W, and they're handling it. Oh, my God. Congratulations to the mighty Detroit Lions. Making the city feel warm, all warm and fuzzy on the inside with that win. I watched the game all the way through. I watched the other game, and see, what you got to understand is every now and then in life, the stars and the moon all fall into a perfect alignment. And it has done so for the citizens in the city of Detroit because, let's see, U of M are national champions. The Lions are just doing their thing. And the Dallas Cowboys got their behinds handed to them by the Green Bay Packers. It was a beautiful sight. Yeah, I was getting ready to get to that, John. Right now, outside, it is a goose egg, 0 degrees outside, minus 25 with the wind chill. If you have to go out, layer up, please. Unfortunately, I have to go out. The house is cold. As many of you know, over the weekend, the power went out. It came back for a short period, then it went back out again, and it came back on late last night, right after the game, as a matter of fact. And my aunt and I have been at the St. Regis Hotel. They've been very nice to us. Shout out to the St. Regis Hotel for providing a nice warm room, a nice comfortable bed. And hey, Calvin Dumas, what's happening down there in Texas, Houston, what's happening? But it's dangerously cold outside, so if you have pets, please bring them in. If you know someone who is experiencing challenges with keeping a roof over their head, extend a moment of warmth. Let them warm up. I'm not saying let them move in. Let them warm up, please. Because you can die out. This is that you can die outside weather. It's ugly. It's pretty outside. The sun is shining. The skies are blue. There's no heat attached to that. Natalie Gordon Hines, good morning, dear. How are you? This is the Rise and Grind. We've got 2 in a row from this guy in the background. This is Jared Lawson. He's coming to town in March, I believe it is. I'll be the MC for that. This is called Be the Change. And that's what we want you to do today is be the change. Coming up next, Sleepwalkers by Jared Lawson. Also coming up this hour, Joe Sample, Everett Harp, Marvin Gaye, John Smith and Deja, Kathy Cousins, George Duke, Jeff Lorber, David Sanborn, Pieces of a Dream, and Rick Braun. A little something to keep you warm, at least musically speaking, right? This is Rise and Grind. Get your coffee, baby. Make sure it's piping hot. Some cocoa, some tea. Drink some hot water, okay? Anything that's going to keep you warm, I'm down with that. It is a great day. It's just a great day to be here. Like I always say, when you open your eyes in the morning, just say thank you, Lord. Thank you. See, I've got my coffee. Actually, I am on the 3rd floor of the house. And it's cold up here. That's the heater right there. That's the heater. And it is no joke. You know, I'm layered up. I got a T-shirt. I got on Under Armour. I got on this shirt. I got to put on my work shirt after that because I do have to go into work today. And it's going to be a challenge in itself. And I'm worried that the power may go back out yet again. It's already done it a number of times, you know. And see, this is an big old mini mansion. And the thing about this is, back when they built these houses, they didn't put the proper insulation in the walls. So, you know, it's just like non-existent. The days of caring for our own, yeah. Good morning, DJ Maya. She's asking me, did I get the power back on? I'm going to tell you, it was a crazy weekend for me because I had the privilege and pleasure of joining Smoke Jones and emceeing for his show at the Aretha Franklin Jazz Cafe inside the music hall. And at the same time, the power was out, and I had to put my auntie in a hotel at the St. Regis Hotel. So I got her in, got her settled, got her fed, got her meds, waited till she went to sleep. Then I got dressed and shot out, which was just down the street. Did the show and had a wonderful time. If you guys have never heard Smoke Jones and Laura Rain perform, you owe it to yourself. If you ever hear about them performing in Detroit, I believe he told me that he's going to be at Cliff Bell's next. So be on the lookout for Smoke Jones at Cliff Bell's. But if you never heard him sing, it's smooth as silk. And he's such a cordial, humble guy. I love this guy. Gwen Price Garland, good morning, darling. Juan, I see you watching. Come on, get in. Charisma Killebrew, good morning to you. Welcome to the Rise and Grind. Say, my brother like none other. Oh, yeah, the serious people are here this morning. But if you do have to get out and go out in this weather, please take your time. Warm the car up for a while. You know, don't get out there for 5 minutes and think, okay, it's warm, I can go. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Lucky Chucky, what's going on, bro? And do have some of this. This is coffee, and I got another cup downstairs waiting for me. Shout out once again to the Detroit Lions for doing the damn thing. There are a few things. I'm 64, and there are a few things in my life that I never thought I would see. The Detroit Lions getting this far in a season is one of them. But more importantly than the Lions, can you believe it? But I thought I'd never see a black president. And I don't know about you guys, but I was crying when Barack Obama was elected. And I almost shed some tears last night. I mean, let's look at the weekend we had. Or the week. The University of Michigan are now national champions. Undefeated season. Then our own Detroit Lions, yes, I'm 64. Our own Detroit Lions beat the Los Angeles Rams and Matthew Stafford, which was not an easy task. But the best part of yesterday in football was that the Dallas Cowboys got their asses handed to them. Steph Barlow, what's going on, bro? We are sleepwalkers. But if you step outside, you're going to wake your happy behind up, okay? But the big news today is the Detroit Lions. And make no mistake about it, these guys went out there, they handled their business. Was it pretty? I still want to see the Lions blow a team out. That's just me. I'm happy with any kind of win. Are you on your way to work? I'll be out there shortly. Exactly. That's karma for cheating the Lions. And Pootie is reaching out to me.
We are sleepwalkers, yeah.
I'm going to see what he wants.
Fearful of what may bring sudden change.
John B. wants me to remind you guys, please, if you are traveling.
I'm afraid to speculate. My heart wants to believe, but I can't confirm through what I see. Is it really such a sacrifice to have our comfort compromised?
Okay, give me a second, for 1 second. Pootie is texting me, see? And I always answer Pootie, even though he doesn't let me interrupt him during his show. Okay, now, everybody is choosing to text me this morning, and I appreciate the love. Dennis Bowles, good morning. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning. Music from Joe Sample, Spellbound. Another Houston Texan, Mr. Joe Sample, the late, great Joe Sample. I had the privilege to DJ his family reunion when I was living down there. Mike Salter, what's happening? Happy MLK Day to you, too. And that's right, it is Martin Luther King Day. Even though it's a national holiday, I still got to go to work. That's all right. That means I get double time, doesn't it? Holiday pay, hey. This is the way we get things done. Get yourself out of bed. Get yourself something warm in your body. Pack you a lunch. Pack your patience. If you are driving around, please, I urge you. The roads are very, very slippery. It is 0 degrees in Detroit, and with a wind chill of 25 below zero. Daryl Jones, what's happening, bro? And I'd like to thank all of you who showed up. We had a packed house at the Aretha Franklin Jazz Cafe inside the music hall on Saturday evening. It was amazing, simply amazing. For Smoke Jones and Laura Rain. Or you'll see me tomorrow at work. Don't rub it in, John. If this power goes out, I'll be right back home. But I also got to give a shout out to the good people at DTE. All right, the power went out. It was off for like a day. Now, like I said, this is a mini mansion that we are in. My aunt and I are in. And it has 4 floors, 5 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms. And it takes a while to heat this big puppy up. So we were out of power, and it came back on yesterday, I believe. And it went back off yesterday. And when I was sitting here in the dark, and I contacted the people at DTE, the lady was so cordial, and I explained to her, I was like, please, we've been in a hotel, we're back home now, but because you guys told me the power was on, and so we came back home and we're heating the house back up again, and the power just went off. Right after the game, it goes off. Thank God it let me see the end of the game. But the lady was so kind. She was like, I understand. I told her I have a 96-year-old lady, my aunt, who I'm caring for, and I can't keep her in this house with the temps like this. She was like, okay, so we'll do what we can, blah, blah, blah. She made no promises, but she did give me a long ball estimate on how long it would take. I was like, that's unsatisfactory. She was like, I'll make some calls and see what we can do. Okay, so the house is dark. Now, I've got these, and incidentally, these are handy. Check this out. These are like little mini flashlights. You post them on, and I went to Five Below and bought this one. I bought a couple of them, and they're excellent for when the house goes dark. And they're only a couple of bucks. So I'm walking around the house and I'm getting myself together and I tell Auntie, I'm like, we might have to go back to the hotel. She said, no, the Lord put me in this house and I'm going to leave in this house. And I was like, yeah, right, okay, yeah, you say that now, but when it starts getting really cold, you know. So she sat there, she never even woke up. So I'm getting myself together in the dark, putting my clothes on, and this is an old house. When the power went off, it has an old furnace and it was kicking and beating and stuff. And I was like, damn, it sounds like somebody's in the basement. So this is when I grabbed my firearm. Because I'm walking around in a mini mansion in the dark. It's creepy. And so I was like, okay, so I got to go do security checking. You know how the guys do the thing? They get the pistol in this hand and they put the flashlight over here. And I'm walking around like this. And it was cool. I was like, this is an old house. It's the furnace. So I go sit in the living room. Good morning, Patricia. So I go sit in the living room in the dark. And as my eyes begin to adjust to the darkness, just at that moment, about 45 minutes after the power went off, it came back on. I was like, thank you, God. And we had to warm this big house up all over again. Fortunately, it wasn't as bad. Rondell Chase, thank you for joining us. Terry B. Hutcherson. Does everyone have the day off, or is it just me? I got to go to work. Delmar, what's wrong with Delmar? Oh, well, I didn't see Delmar's name here. I have two screens that I'm looking at names. I didn't see Delmar's name. Wait a minute, hold on, guys. Now, I want you guys to, hold on. Okay, Mom, good morning. How are you? I'm on the air, so you're on the air with me.
Okay, sorry, honey. Sorry.
No, don't hang up,
Oh, I was just wondering how's everything going.
Everything is going fine. Say good morning to you, the entire world.
Well, good morning, radio listeners. Yeah, well, it's cold there, but it's also cold here.
What's the temperature in Houston or in Katy?
It's 20, I think.
20 degrees in Katy, Texas. That's absurd.
It is. It is supposed to go down to 18 or... No, not 18. I'm sorry. It's supposed to go down to 10, I think. 10.
Tonight,
and tomorrow it's going to go below 0.
people are typing in and they're saying, hey, Mom.
We're warm considering what you all got. You all got one below, don't you?
No, we're at 0 right now with a 25 below wind chill factor.
Oh, because I did check the weather in Highland Park and in Detroit. I think one of them was -1.
Oh, wait a minute. Dawn's watching. She's listening. She said, Mom needs to do a drop for the radio station.
You know what I'm doing? I'm praying.
Hey, there you go. That's the best drop in the world.
I'm wearing my knees out praying that you all doing everything. How's Auntie?
She's all right. She's got her breakfast down there. I'm not sure if she's eating it yet because she was asleep when I brought it to her.
Oh, okay.
But she'll smell the food. And Corey said, hey, Mama.
Hi, Corey. Corey, you better go over there and see about your brother.
He been calling every day, okay?
You better go over there and see about it, do something. I don't know. You might have to get a chimney sweep and sweep that chimney out so you can always make a fire.
Yeah, no lie, because we have to wait till...
Jerry, he swept this chimney a month ago.
Mm-hmm. That's
He
a
bought
$1,500 thing.
Wood, so hopefully they won't have to use it.
Corey said, I'm on my way.
If he don't, he's going to get a whipping.
You hear that, Corey?
And tell him he don't want none of your mother's whipping.
No, you don't want that, Corey. You really don't want that. Okay, Mom. Well, look, let me get through doing this, and I'll hit you back.
All right, honey. Love you guys.
Love
Bye.
you more. Bye-bye. I'm telling you guys. Big Anthony Henderson. What's going on down in KC? It's always good to have family that looks out for you. My mom, Corey, Dawn, Baby Ray is down in Katy too. I think he's on his way back up here. Rondell Chase, good morning. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning. Your man Don Allen is here. My head mom on the air. Mom's always checking. She heard the lights went out, and she was like ballistic. She was calling me every 15 minutes. Okay, what's going on? Do you need anything? What do you need? Big Smoke Jones is in the building. Hey, Smoke, I told everybody about the show. I told them you are going to be at Cliff Bell's. Smoke, what day? Let me know what day. We'll be right back, and we'll get back with Smoke. We all get busy every day. There's work, the market, driving around town. And if you've got kids, you're the go-to person to make sure they're taken care of. You just want to relax, but there's a problem. Clothes on the bed, toys on the couch, rest is going to have to wait. It's time to call Adrian's Divine Heart and Hands personal concierge service. She'll bring order to your home with a deep cleaning that will leave your home spotless, fresh and clean the way you like it. For your home or office, from top to bottom, Adrian's Divine Heart and Hands does laundry and even some small home repairs. You're busy. Call Adrian's Divine Heart and Hands at 947-985-8757. That's 947-985-8757. Adrian's Divine Heart and Hands. You're in business. It doesn't matter if it's just you or you may have a staff. Now that you're in charge, you're going to need some help. Make the right call. Contact Michael L. Cash and Associates. With over 30 years of customer retention, development, and satisfaction, Michael L. Cash and Associates are recognized as industry leaders. At Michael L. Cash and Associates, they assist in brand awareness with corporations like Rolls-Royce Motor Cars, casinos, resorts, concerts, and music festivals worldwide. You've taken a big step. Make your next step your best step. You may need equipment or money for expansion. Contact Michael L. Cash and Associates and apply for a business loan today. They approve loans for those who qualify from $5,000 to $50 million. You're in business. Don't let the demands and expenses stop you from achieving your personal goals. Contact Michael L. Cash and Associates at 313-808-5440 or try our website, michaellcash.com. Michael L. Cash and Associates, the commercial funding specialist. When it comes to your car, maintenance is vital. Routine service is key to making sure that you don't have to worry. And there's no better place than 70s Quick Lube Valvoline. They'll change your oil, and they'll use the best. Valvoline products protects 40% better against wear, resists oil breakdown 10 times better, and defends 25% more against deposits than industry standards. You also get a free 18-point safety check with every change. That includes topping off your fluids, brakes, tires, and hoses. Potential issues can be discovered during routine service. Stop by 70s Quick Lube Valvoline at 20827 John R. near 8 Mile Road in Hazel Park, or call 248-547-4114. They're open 7 days a week. At 70s Quick Lube Valvoline, they take care of business because they're the best in the business. And that's another thing, guys, ladies and guys, get your car checked, get your oil checked, get your heaters checked, and all that you are going to need it. It is estimated that we won't even see 32 degrees until a week from tomorrow, okay? That is serious cold weather. We're talking -1 all the way through Friday, then we might get up to 8 Saturday and Sunday, and it's going to be absurd, you know, so please. What's up, Derek Henry? Thank you for joining us. Tammy Butler, good morning to you, and Dietrich. Smoke Jones, like I was saying earlier, Smoke Jones was at the Aretha Franklin Jazz Cafe, him and Laura Rain, and they were spectacular. I had the privilege of emceeing the show, and another thing, I got to give the city of Detroit and all of those of you who attended a major shout out, because in spite of the cold, in spite of the snow, these people came out and they just showed up and showed out. We had a fantastic time. It was sold totally out. The show was sold out. Smoke Jones put on oh man, I didn't know he played the guitar. I almost got up there and sang with him. He did the, had the little acoustic guitar. It was so smooth, And so shout out to everybody who came out. If you have never seen Smoke perform, May 4th, he will be at Cliff Bell's, him and the band, Randall and the guys, they're going to, dude. And who is that dude on the trumpet? Whoa. I mean, they brought it. They brought it Saturday night. I mean, it was cold outside, but it was fire going on inside the Aretha Franklin Jazz Cafe. So he'll be at Cliff Bell's in downtown Detroit. He will be at Cliff Bell's on May 4th, downtown Detroit, and probably somewhere before that. David Kokbus? K-O-C-B-U-S. Kokbus. Okay, I hope I said it right. David, don't be upset with me. Because he was rocking it. He was rocking it. What's up, Mellow Mike? This is the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Your man Don Allen is with you. It is cold outside. It's cold in this house. Like I said, we have been experiencing power challenges over here in Highland Park, Michigan. But I'm on the good side of Highland Park. Shout out to everybody living on the other side, but I'm on the good side. And the power goes out, right? Power goes out. It's been out for the past few days. It came on, and show you how, I told you guys earlier, how the planets and the stars lined up just right. The power came back up on just in time for the house to warm up a little bit and allowed me to watch A, the Dallas Cowboys get their behinds kicked, and B, watch the Detroit Lions do their thing, and they had emerged victorious, and then the power went back out again. And that's why Foodie was hitting me up this morning, because he said, why'd the show end early? I'm like, God said, all right, Don saw the game, and he need to go to bed. So he shut the power back off, and he was like, oh, yeah, that's right. Let me get down some more heat. Whew. And down Auntie had a little bit more heat last night. It was cool. It was an interesting evening, to be sure, and I'm thankful that the power came back up. All right, let's get back to more music. I want you to send me some heat, because it's cold in a well digger's butt outside. Layer up. Long johns are the order of the day. I don't care what y'all say. I got my long johns on. I got the shirt on the outside right here, but I got the other ones down there too. Because I don't play with the cold. Chucky said till 9 today, 10 tomorrow, 16 on Wednesday. Thursday it's going to be 25 whole degrees. Ooh, heat wave. Let me get some suntan lotion. Get my Speedos on. This is our, you had to do a little throwback. And who better to do it than Marvin Gaye? I think Smoke Jones could pull this one off, too. You guys have got to go see Smoke perform. Also got to say what's up to Dilmar and Patricia. Thank you so much for checking in. Still to go musically, John Smith and Deja, Kathy Cousins, George Duke, Jeff Lorber, David Sanborn, Pieces of a Dream, and we're going to close out with some Rick Braun. This was the best football weekend ever in the city of Detroit. Warm that room up. Wait, do you realize this heater has been on for like 2 hours and it's still cold, okay? I'm on the 3rd floor of a mini mansion built in the 20s, and they didn't understand the concept of insulation, But I got news for them. I'm getting ready to call the company and have them put the foam in the walls. And we're going to put some foam in the wall, plastic on the windows. Hell, we're going to get some new windows. I got a chimney I need to be swept. Because, see, it wouldn't have been so bad if the chimney was just swept out. I'd have had logs burning. You'd have seen me dressed like a lumberjack. Wouldn't have been damn tree left in my neighborhood. But I can't do that. If you have a fireplace, before you fire it up, please make sure that the chimney has been swept. What's my take on October London? Have I heard of October London? Chucky, we're going to have one of those, have a conversation. I've been up on October London for months. Actually, about a year or two. Terry Hutchinson says, the jams that I'm playing, y'all not cold, y'all dancing. That's right, keep that heat moving, baby. Shout out to everybody dancing this morning in the kitchen. Monica Burden Basket, good morning, baby. How you? I was thinking about you the other day, Monica. And it's cold up here right now, but I had to be here because I wasn't here the other day because of the power situation. I want you to know that I'm going to be here every opportunity I can. Tiffany Irvin, Elva Bell, Monica Burton Basket. Elva, I need to speak with you. Terry Arnold did have a loss in his family. Our thoughts and prayers do go out to him. Monica, you back down in Texas? I thought you came back up here. I'll give you a shout. I'll give you a call a little later, Elva. He's coming. Oh, that's right. October London is coming to Detroit, February 23rd at the Majestic. Chucky, get your tickets. And I'll hit you up too, Delmar. That's the show. That's going to be a great show. October London at the Majestic Theater. Looking forward to that one. There's so many great shows. I don't know if it's a line outside. I may not be in there. I might have to go back through the stage door. You know how me and Delmar do. Me and Delmar don't know nobody. We walk in like we know where we're going. Yeah, I'm Don. That's Delmar. Where's the backstage door? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, if you're a true jazz lover, as I am, Chris Bodie, tickets on sale too. They're on sale right now. Chris Bodie is on the way. If you have never heard a trumpet sound so smooth as that of Chris Bodie. This is Detroit's own John Smith, Deja. It's called Mind Conception. As we get you through a cold, cold morning, I'm over here rubbing my legs. You know, making sure they don't get numb. Good morning, Carolyn Hill. Stay with us all day today. We've got some great music. In the cold, I was actually programming because even without the Wi-Fi and the internet, I could still program the station. So when it does come back up, boom, it comes right back in. Check this out. Next hour, got music from Stevie Wonder, Jaco Pastorius, Jeff Kashua featuring Chuck Loeb, Dead Dream, Frankie Beverly and Maze Ramsey, Louis Grover Washington, Joey Alexander, Detroit's own Kim, and of course, we're going to do some Freddie Hubbard. Just a little something to keep you warm and fuzzy on the inside. Yeah, but I can't say enough. I mean, the Detroit Lions, you know, but the Lion faithful, like my man Mike Mitchell, and he's not even listening, but I know Mike is probably somewhere still in tears because since I've known Mike, his wife allowed him. I know them both. They're very good friends of mine. Barbara Andros, good morning. Mike Mitchell has been a Detroit Lions, fan for probably forever. In the house, he's got the man cave, and it's Honolulu blue and silver. And he's gone to every single game this season. Has not missed one. I don't care. He went to San Diego. He's gone everywhere. Rain or shine, Mike's been there. So I know Mike was in tears when he walked out. He was just beaming like he just had a new baby, Oh, yeah, which reminds me. On my Facebook page, you guys saw a new pool baby is on the way. Hell, I'm not having a kid, okay? I told y'all I was 64 years old, right? Now, I'm capable of having one. I am. All the parts are working. I'm shooting a loaded gun. But my namesake nephew, Donald Allen Poole II, is now, I'm so proud of that boy. I am so proud of him. Check this out. First of all, scholarship. Second of all, just got married. Now him and his wife are pregnant. And he said, there's a slight chance, minute as it may be, there is always hope that if it's a boy, he would be a junior. If he is a junior, that would make him Donald Allen Poole the third. But the wife has the final call on that one. But can you think about it? I'm Don Allen Poole the first. He is the second, and that would make the baby the third. Is that amazing or what? I am so impressed with that young man. He never ceases to amaze me. Shout out to you wherever you are this morning. Barbara, where are you at this morning? Oh, my sister Cheryl Parker with us. Where you at, Cheryl? Cheryl probably in Greece or Spain some damn where, sitting at poolside. This is Detroit's own Kathy Cousins. Won't look away. As we get you in the groove, get you warm, get you layered up on the Rise and Grand Morning. All right, Delmar, holla back.
Without affection.
Listen to this vibe this girl got.
You come is no surprise when you always close your eyes. You just live inside yourself. But I won't look away. I couldn't live with myself if I did, and I'm not afraid.
This is Kathy Cousins. And now, for those of you that are familiar with the Cousins name, if you remember Cousins Menswear out in Southfield, this is Mr. Cousins' daughter.
With no foundation.
And my dad used to be a avid shopper at Cousins Menswear in Southfield. And when she told me, yeah, that was my dad's place, I was like, amazing. My dad and your dad were like besties.
But I won't look away. I couldn't live with myself if I did, and I'm not afraid. No, I won't look away. Not tomorrow, not today. And if I refuse to see
You like this, Cheryl?
what is right in front,
Detroit's own Kathy Cousins won't look away.
then I need to.
Cheryl, where are you at? Are you in the United States? Oh, no, you're on your way to India. I knew it. See, Cheryl is the type of woman that's like, it's too damn cold. I'm out. Where you going? India? Dubai? They ain't never seen snow in India. Or Dubai. Good morning, Terry Hutchison likes this one. Oh yeah, and that's right. Kathy Cousins is a painter, an artist.
You turn away.
I believe she has a website. I'm not certain.
Follow
She has a website. You guys can go and check out some of her artwork. It is for sale. She's been trying to get me over to her studio so I can check out her work.
the other side.
But I got so many other things I have to get done. I have to get this house, warm first. Little things like staying warm. It's kind of important.
You won't know, you won't look away. There ain't anything you can't face when you're not afraid. You won't.
And the coffee in my cup has officially gone cold, okay? I'm talking like soda cold.
Not tomorrow.
9:38 on a Monday morning. It's snowy, it's cold, sun is shining. Weatherman said we won't get out of the single digits today.
And I'm not afraid.
Good morning, BJ. How are you, baby? I ain't seen you in a while. Where's her studio? I will find out for you, Terry.
Tomorrow. No.
You know who else is a great artist? Marion Meadows is a fine artist as well. And he's shown me his work. I will get his website and we'll post it on my website. And you guys can go to Marion's spot and to Kathy's and check out their work. You'll also be able to purchase their work. Good morning, LaShawn. And Bronze, Paula Clark, what's up, baby? I do need one of those mug warmers, you know, because the coffee machine is like 2 floors down. And if you see this doorway, that's the staircase. There's like 2 flights there, and then there's 2 more flights to get down to the coffee. This is George Duke, Touch and Go. Stay with us, still to come. Jeff Lorber, David Sanborn, Pieces of a Dream, and Rick Braun. As we get you through your Monday morning, it's cold outside, baby. Layer it up, baby. It's all touch and go. Oh, Dawn is always on top of it. Wait a minute, let's go do this, okay? And this is Kathy Cousins' website right here. If you're looking at the screen, Kathy, www.kathycousins.com. And you go to her website and check out some of her work. I believe it's very abstract. I saw a few paintings she's done, very abstract. And Marion paints anything. He could probably do a portrait of me, in which case I'd probably look a lot better than. Still 0 degrees outside. Goose egg. That's all right. What up, Mike Esther? Kathy Cousins song. Well, let me pull it up for you. It's called Won't Look Away from Kathy Cousins. Won't Look Away. You guys like that one, huh? She made the jazz charts on Billboard, I believe. Thank you, baby. Flattery gets you everywhere. Rise and grind, Monday morning. You like this one? Anything for you, Paula. Good morning, Deborah. Now, Deborah says she has beautiful art. Many of her pieces are monochromatic in color. And you're absolutely right. That's what I do recall. She was performing, and I was emceeing the show. I forget where we were at. I think it was the Detroit Jazz Fest, or it could have been the one with Alexander Zonchik. And we were backstage. She whipped out her phone and was like, check this out, Don. Oh, she's made it on multiple charts. Thank you, Dawn. My pleasure, sir. I always got the Esther brothers back. Now, here's what I want you guys to do today. I want you guys to take it easy. If you've got to go somewhere, okay, leave a little earlier. Take your time. If you're going to be late, then so what? Be late. Aw, Paula, anytime, baby, anytime. I want you to take your time, go where you have to go, dress warm, go out and start the car, and then come back in, have a cup of coffee, go to the bathroom, watch the news, wash the dishes, get dinner set up for later, because it's going to take a while for your car to get really toasty and warm and cuddly. This is the Rise and Grind morning. If you got to go outside, damn. Like me. Love is touch and go. I wish this snow would go. It has already touched us. It's time for it to go. Shout out to my U of M Wolverines, national champions. Shout out to my Detroit Lions. Shout out to the Green Bay Packers because they whooped them Cowboys. Kevin Edwards, what's going on? Welcome to the Rise and Grind morning. Let's see. Just as I said earlier, sometimes the planets, the stars, they all fall into perfect alignment. We had a perfect sports weekend in football. Okay? Michigan, national champions. Lions, always champions in our hearts. And Cowboys got the living snot kicked out of them. If the score is not indicative of the game wasn't even close. What's up, bro? Oh, Kathy has a few tracks with Bob Baldwin. Oh, you were in the studio last year, too. D-Web just airware. See, that's why we're such a great couple. Because, you know, she is in places, and then I'm in other places. Oh, you like this Jeff Lorber? He had a hat. If you're going outside, you better have a hat. Taking care of business for you on a Monday morning. And at some point today, if you go to a restaurant, hell, if you're carrying a bag lunch, take some soup and a sandwich with you. Corey is absolutely right. Cowboys got exactly what they cheating behinds get. Because, I mean, they were perfect at home. And they were only perfect because the fix was already in. The paychecks were already paid. And yeah, that's right, I said it. Shout out to everybody who liked Dax, their quarterback. Dax should come out with a cologne. They call it Dax when you really don't ever want to score. I can't speak enough on how you have to layer up if you're going outside. I'm not talking about just a t-shirt, a shirt, and a sweater and a scarf. No, No, we need the heavy artillery. Jerry Jones, they interviewed him. He was very, very cordial. He was very careful with his words last night. This morning, he woke up. All right, I'm calling a meeting right now. Tell that coach, tell that quarterback, tell them running backs, and where that wide receiver, them long braids in his hair. That boy, I knew there was something wrong with him when I first saw him. I want all y'all in a meeting, some of y'all, and bring all the stuff off your desk with you. Your last day to hand me some crap like that. All that money I paid them referees. Miss Cheryl said she was up all night cheering, right? I was cheering up until the point the power went out. And I'm going to tell y'all, for those of you listening down in Texas and Atlanta and Kansas City, well, Kansas City can relate. There is no cold like a Michigan cold. You know why? Yeah, I like that Jerry Jones. That was my Jerry Jones impression. There is no cold like a Michigan cold because we are surrounded by water and there are nothing but lakes inside of our state. Paula says it was Bob Baldwin and myself who wrote the jingle for WGPR back on 107.5 back in the day, rolling with the rhythm. Oh, wow. And Bob Baldwin, he was, just this past summer, was the headliner for at Shane Park. He was actually supposed to open for Spyro Gyra. They couldn't make it, so he ended up being the headliner. And that was a Dawn Webb arrangement. Paula, Kevin saying hi. LaShawn says, I used to stay cold. I was stationed in Montana, minus 32 degrees. And you were glad to get back here where it's warm. So you having flashbacks right now, huh? Oh my goodness. I'm just in that mood. I'm laughing to keep from shivering. You know, it is actually cold in the studio. And the heater is right here, right behind me, okay? And this pole thing is doing its best. You know, I got to get one of them big ones. David Sanborn, Chicago song. I'm glad I'm not in Chicago right now. I love me some Chicago. But if you anywhere near Lake Michigan, not a good place to be. Shout out to Foodie. He's actually texting me. He knows if he calls, I will put him on the air too. Oh, okay. I didn't know, Paula, you toured with Bob Baldwin. And yeah, Marion's my partner in crime. Whenever Marion comes down, Donnie, what's happening? And I'll run over to we'll sit up and we'll start talking. I didn't know, first of all, Paula, I don't know if you're aware of this, it's Dr. Marion Meadows. He actually has his doctorate, his degree. We actually, one evening, I did an interview with him, and I just turned my recorder on, and we got to talking, and we started talking about jazz and its origin. And Marion clarified it for me. Jazz did originate in New Orleans, and a lot of you knew that, but did you know how it actually happened? Back in the slavery days, the slave owners realized that the slaves had been working hard all week, so they took them down to this little square. And these slaves came from all over parts of Africa and all over the place. So they didn't know each other, but the slave owners put them together so they could relax and enjoy a day. So what happened was, as a result, you had a blend of different styles because the slaves would play their native music on their, on logs or whatever they could find a beat on and dance to it. And after a while, what would happen, the music started to blend together. You'd get different tribes and different, from different areas and parts of Africa playing in that one square. And thus, jazz was born. So you see, we did create that too. You remember rolling with the rhythm? Now, who can tell me what the call letters for WGPR is? What does it stand for? Paula, do you know? Chucky, do you know? Kevin, do you know? And no, it does not stand for where God's presence radiates, okay? It doesn't. Somebody at the studio came up with that. What does WGPR stand for? It goes way, way back. No, it's not where God's presence reigns. Nice try, Chucky. It goes way further. It goes much further back than that. I'm going to give you a second. We have 55 seconds left on the record, so I'm going to let y'all marinate. Kevin doesn't know. Paula, do you know? Chucky say he forgot. Paula, do you know? Dawn, do you know? I was just discussing this with somebody. You want a clue? The clue is it is a local suburb of Detroit. No, Rosetta didn't create. This came long before Rosetta. Long before Rosetta. Music from Pieces of a Dream. It's called Love Silhouette. Still to go, Rick Braun. Very good, Paula. You're close. You are like on fire, Paula. Paula is on fire. Now, I will give you another clue. The W is just general because all radio stations in Detroit start with W. Okay? But Paula is like right there. It is like right there at the right. You almost got it, Paula. You do have it. Come on. Finish it out. There you go. Paula's got it. Grosse Point Radio. W is just insignificant. It is Grosse Point Radio. It was owned by somebody from Grosse Pointe, so they just called it Grosse Pointe Radio, WGPR. Where's the G? How do you spell gross? Chucky, work with me here. Everybody, put your hands on your cell phones and on your laptops and on your tablets, on your Bluetooth speakers. We're going to say a prayer for Chucky. Because clearly, that just skipped right over him. Grosse Pointe Radio. He said, where's the G? Teresa Hill, good morning, darling. How are you? My other radio streaming hostess with the mostest. If y'all love house like I love house, check out Teresa Hill. The lady T gets it in. And she is banging. I can see her sitting there now. Good morning, baby. How you doing? Get you some coffee. Get you some juice. No, don't screw the juice. You get the hot coffee, tea, cocoa. Go warm the car for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Dress in layers. It is 0 outside with a 25-degree below zero wind chill in Detroit. If you have to go somewhere, please, I urge you to leave early. How are you, Teresa? Always a pleasure to have you with us this morning, darling. Darnell, the stars are coming out. It always happens at about 5 minutes before I go off the air. Everybody starts chiming in. Oh, Teresa and Darnell, you guys need to hit me up. We are sending our prayers and our thoughts out to Teresa for your loss. I do so much pray for you every day. And also for Terry Arnold, who just lost his mom just recently, as early as yesterday or day before. So if you can, include him and his family in your prayers. Chucky, you don't want a job in radio. It don't pay. You're welcome, Teresa. Anytime, sis. Every time I see Teresa on there, I smile because you can tell she's in the zone. Sort of like me, exactly like me, because we love what we do, and we'll just be in there rocking and what we playing. We don't care if nobody else is listening but us. We just listening to the music and just going with it, yeah. But her music's got that beat, that And see, I'm a little older. I get to vibe a little bit. Stay with us. The last one's coming up. Rick Braun, Grover's Groove. For your Monday morning, dress warm. It is colder than a well digger's butt outside. And yeah, I said it like that. Listen today, guys. Today. I know it's cold. I know it's going to be difficult because when you get outside and that cold bites you, you get naturally mean. I know I do sometimes, But I want you to stop. Just stop. Everybody just stop for a moment. And I want you to consider that how blessed you truly are today. I want you to think about this because somebody spent the night outside in that cold and they survived. And it's a shame that had to happen. So I want you to think about how blessed you were to be able to come inside. Good morning, Toria. How are you, dear? I want you to think about that. I want you to be kind to somebody else today. If you go into McDonald's, I don't eat McDonald's, but, I'll go in for coffee. And if I see somebody outside, and I actively look, I'll buy 2 coffees, and I'll just take it out. Here you go, man. Here you go. Stay warm. Now go find yourself some place to get out of this cold. We are all blessed, ladies and gentlemen, to be a blessing to someone else. Be a blessing to somebody who can't bless you back. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I got to go out there and face the challenges of the world today. I care for my 96-year-old aunt, and she's a firecracker. But now I got to go to work and worry about what's going on. Will DTE keep the power going? So. And And then I come home and deal with this station. But life is full of challenges. I'm sharing that with you to express to you all these challenges you're facing. He wouldn't put more on you than you can handle. You can do it, whatever it is today. So in spite of the cold, in spite of the slipping and sliding, I want you to relax and take it easy. Think things through. I want you to understand that you, through it all, you still a blessing to somebody out here. And if you can't remember who it is, you're a blessing to me. I thank God for you each and every time I think about you. But I mean that. If you stop at a red light and you see somebody out there, if you got a buck, okay, give it to him. It's not going to break you, but it might feed him or her. God, when he put us here, pretty much all he said, just love each other. That's all. And we still haven't managed to be able to do that. But understand that because of the fact that you woke up this morning, your mission is not over. You have stuff to do. Aside from going to work, aside from feeding the family, aside from paying the bills, you have a mission out here today. That's why you opened your eyes today. So I want you to go out there and make it a good day on purpose. Do it with authority. Do it because it's the right thing to do. I'll be back with you on Wednesday, God willing. I want you to stay warm, layer up, give yourself time to prepare to go outside, and just continue being the wonderful person that you are. That's all I ask from you. That's all I'll ever ask. Continue. When I see you, I want you to smile. It could be because you're a wonderful person. It could be because I look funny to you. I don't care, but I made you smile. Stick around. Coming up at 12 noon, Maurizio D'Aduzio has the Jazz House Mix at 12 noon. Kyle Lamont has you this afternoon for the afternoon drive. Mellow Mike has you at inside the Master Suite at 8. Gene Edwards, Jazzy One Jazz. And taking you all throughout the night, J Square. O'Neal Stevens will be back with you in the morning, 6 a.m. Until then, you guys take it easy, and if it's real easy, take it again. And take your time doing it. And remember to make each and every day count. We are WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
The Fern Lawn Care and Snow Removal Service takes care of the outside of your home so you can rest easy on the inside of your home. 313-799-3476. At any season, the firm is on your side with expert lawn care, bush and tree service, debris and snow removal, with handyman services available upon request.